Hey there, welcome back. Recently I've been getting a lot of questions about the price points for some of these Pennsylvania wines. Particularly they're thinking, okay, well, it's Pennsylvania, it's local, it should be cheap. If they want to sell wine, they need to drop the price. It's costing too much for us as consumers, and we're not going to spend $20-$30 on a bottle of Pennsylvania wine when we can buy from anywhere else. Throughout the course of the year, this year, I'm going to be explaining a lot more about why that is. But one of the biggest things is that Pennsylvania's weather in particular is extremely difficult to deal with, let alone the terroir, the territory, what the soil gives you. These producers that are taking a chance to even decide to produce in Pennsylvania really have their work cut out for them. Their rainy seasons are horrible, sleet, snow, all the things that can completely wreck a vineyard and a vintage are things that certain areas of the rest of the world don't necessarily have to deal with as bad. So this year we're going to be focusing on trying to explain what Pennsylvania really is all about. The things that you're tasting and why they taste that way. Some buzzwords we're going to try to be using. And just try to get you to expand your palate, to really enjoy and appreciate these wines for exactly what they are and how hard it was for them to be produced. Today's wine's from Chadsford. Our friends at Chadsford always hooking us up. Eric Miller, another phenomenal job here. This is his Cabernet Franc 2009, and it's part of his Craft Cuvee. His Craft Cuvee series, I should say, is a series of, I think, 6 or 7 different wines that were produced with grapes coming out of the 2009 vintage. In 2009, he got bombarded with rain, got his ass kicked really, really bad, and he didn't have a whole lot of great crop to deal with. Matter of fact, nobody in Pennsylvania really had an amazing vintage. There's not one Pennsylvania producer that would tell you that 2009 was stellar for them. Did they get some good fruit to deal with? Yes, they did, but not a whole lot. We're not talking tons and tons and tons like somebody like Chadsford is used to. So what Eric and Lee Miller decided to do is create a series in which they're going to be able to kind of alter some of the wines from year to year to year, and they don't have to stick to a straight-up Cab Franc or a straight-up Pinot Noir, what they're used to producing. They can just deal with what the weather and what the vintage has given them. In 2009, didn't give them much, so Eric did the best he could with what he had. He produced about 200 cases of each of the bottlings, and today's wine is a Cab Franc, and it happens to sell for under $20. Phenomenal. Great job. Small production, low price tag. That's genius work by him. What's also genius work is actually the winemaking. It's a great wine. A really, really great wine. As you can see, it's very light. It's very, very inviting. It looks like a Pinot Noir. Smells kind of sweet, a little bit soily. But the one thing that kind of comes through is going to be one of the buzzwords that we're talking about, and that is lead pencil. Let me try this again, and I'll explain it to you. In the past, the Cabernet Franc, just in general, has been, described as kind of having a lead pencil, graphite-y type taste to it and aftertaste to it. And this one is actually no exception. Eric's tasting notes do talk about that, but I've actually tasted a couple other Cab Francs, and just recently, last week, I tasted a Cab Franc that was spot on lead pencil. So to try Eric's and to get that out of it, I totally agree. But in addition to that, he has some strawberry flavors and some raspberry flavors that are kind of flying through there. And this wine, in my mind, is moving. There's a lot going on in here, but it's really, really well balanced. It's light. It's definitely, I would say, on the fruity side, but it has just that strong through taste to it. It has perfect mouthfeel, it leaves you wanting more, but the strong taste that comes through it is a combination of both fruit and that lead pencil taste. It really makes this wine unique. Eric suggests that you drink this wine young, meaning you should buy it now and you should drink it now. Number one, there's not going to be much left by the time you get to it. But number two, and more importantly, is he produced this wine in order to sell it right away. It's not supposed to age. It's supposed to be able to be consumed right now, and I think you guys should as well. For under 20 bucks, $19.99, you cannot go wrong. Check out Chadsford's Craft Cuvées. This is great, and this Cab Franc is definitely one of the better ones I've ever had. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon.